Hi, I'm Eva. On this channel, I share carefully selected and restored historical photographs to help us better understand the past. These images tell real stories about real people and moments in time. Everything here is presented purely for educational and historical purposes in its original context, without any intention to promote or judge.
A U.S. soldier shares a chocolate bar with a local Japanese lady. The glorious summers of the 1960s, mini-skirts, dresses, and knee-high boots. This Italian woman curiously inspecting the kilt of a Scottish soldier. Colosseum, Rome. Waterhen River, Saskatchewan, Canada. Caribou Inuk wearing ilgak, traditional snow goggles made from bone and wood. Arviat, Canada. Leeds United football player Jack Charlton smoking a cigarette during a training session, August. Italian actress Claudia Cardinale. Women's hairstyles in the 1960s. A rare look inside a barbershop. Marines in Korea wearing new body armor. Monica Bellucci and Johnny Versace. Bookmobile in Virginia. A woman using a portable micro-television invented by Sony in the back of her car. Beauty pageant in communist Hungary. One of the world's first gym machines designed by Dr. Gustav Zander, Stockholm. Sharon Tate. Richard Chamberlain and Yoko Shimada in Shogun. West Berliners waving to relatives over the Berlin Wall. Christmas Day, 1961. Photo by Leon Hirschtritt. Ronald Reagan gets a visit from two people dressed up as a horse. A portrait of an Italian immigrant family, Ellis Island. The Guardian Angels patrolling the New York City subway during the 1980s. Steve McQueen makes himself a cup of coffee. Women workers eating lunch, Bethlehem Fairfield Shipyards, a shipbuilding facility during World War II, Baltimore, Maryland. Birdhouse beard. Vladimir Nabokov and his wife Vera chasing butterflies. Cheerful students dance in Tiananmen Square shortly before the massacre. A family arrives at Ellis Island to start a new life in America. Anne Margaret and Elvis Presley prepare for their duet in Viva Las Vegas. The 9 kings of Europe gathered for the first and only time for a photograph at the funeral of King Edward VII, London. A group of elderly ladies drink sherry in a pub in the Gorbals area of Glasgow, 1968. Photo by Jürgen Schädeberg. Audrey Hepburn and Humphrey Bogart filming Sabrina. Charmian Carr. French actress Françoise d'Orléac was the older sister of Catherine Deneuve and starred with her in 2 films. Fruit pickers taking a break in an orchard. Charlie Chaplin. Ki Yata Di, also known as Lada Atsi, a Native American from Laguna Pueblo, New Mexico. Photo by Carl Moon. Buster Keaton, 1920s. A flight from Puerto Rico to New York. High school teacher Sandy Brockman wearing a bold print hippie-style dress, Denver, Colorado. The Flying Saucer fishing boat made by Evan Rood and designed by Brooke Stevens. Longtime sweethearts Marilu Henner and John Travolta at the UK premiere of Grease, Empire, Leicester Square, London. Roscoe Fatty Arbuckle. Nakamai Street Parade. Nose shaping tool. Neil Armstrong in front of the X-15 rocket plane. Two entertainers in front of their club, Pink Pussycat. Photo by Bert Glynn. Marilyn Monroe on the set of The Misfits. A man holding his roommate's cat. Pakistani military dictator Mohammad Zia-ul-Haq in his office. Before the Hindenburg disaster, there was the elegant Graf Zeppelin, which circumnavigated the globe, Lakehurst, New Jersey. German soldiers handing over their weapons, so est. The Rhino, a bizarre experimental all-terrain vehicle. German soldiers in Grudziądz occupied Poland. A street in Hong Kong. Photo by Fan Ho. Augusto Pinochet with Imelda Marcos at Francisco Franco's funeral. "77-year-old Frieda Schulze escaping out of the window of her flat in East Berlin to West Berlin. Nanwood Graham and Dr. Byron McKeeby recreating their original poses from the iconic American Gothic. Gas-driven taxis, Birmingham, United Kingdom. French partisans counting the ammo dropped by the Allies, occupied France. St. Mark's Square, Venice, aka the Floating City, 1894. Feeding pigeons was banned soon after. Former U.S. President Jimmy Carter and his wife Rosalind Carter meeting with North Korean dictator Kim Il-sung, North Korea. The McDonald's McPizza. Enjoying a triple date. When a catty newspaper columnist supposedly said Marilyn Monroe would be better off wearing a potato sack, she did just that. A Tupperware party, Sarasota, Florida. A wine cellar with wineskins, Tbilisi, Georgia, c. 1880. Photo by Dmitry Yermakov. James Dean and Pier Angeli. Russian sailors disarming a mine. Bathysphere, the world's first deep-sea exploration vessel. Long before 5G, Stockholm's telephone tornet connected 5,500 phones with overhead wires. Victorian lady with her hair down. Michael Caine. Elvis signs autographs on a boy's head. Jay Adams. A family and their dog in their automobile, Lafayette County, Missouri. A shop during the last days of the Soviet Union. A family of 7, New Mexico, October. John F. Kennedy going door to door while campaigning, West Virginia. James Marsters, best known as Spike from Buffy the Vampire Slayer. The women's life class at the Chase School of Art. Scientists with the plutonium core of the Fat Man bomb. This is what they thought the year 2000 would look like in the 1950s. William Anders captured the first Earthrise ever to be seen by humans during the Apollo 8 mission. Great Depression era, Bryant Park Breadline, New York City. Sigourney Weaver. Arnold Schwarzenegger on the day he received American citizenship. Harold Lloyd in Safety Last. The Rat Pack, Dean, Sammy, and Frank. Stone Cold Steve Austin with coworkers at the beach. Philly's Ball Girl. A man and a boy change a tire on the side of a dirt road. Contestants at the first beauty pageant in the USSR. The menu at Alcatraz's dining hall. Remembering the time when Pizza Hut was a great dining experience. Syd Barrett with his cat Frisky. A dining room from the 1970s. Paulette Goddard in a publicly shot for the Ghostbreaker. Actress Marilyn Monroe visiting a local zoo. The Great Chicago Fire began on October 8, 1871. Polish solidarity protesters being dispersed by riot police Warsaw.